Alright folks, welcome back to PDSN, the Personal Digital Sovereignty Network. Today we're talking about something that matters to creators who actually want control over their workflow. Kdenlive 26.04.3. The final maintenance update in the 26.04 series. This isn't a flashy AI-powered update. It's promising magic editing or auto everything. What it is a stable release of a sovereignty release. Let's make sure your editor doesn't crash when you're halfway through your timeline release. And honestly, that's exactly what a lot of creators need right now. Kdenlive 26.04 is a last maintenance update before the project moves on to the next major cycle. That means the devs focus on tightening the screws, fixing the crashes, improving the timeline behavior, correcting effects that were behaving inconsistently. This is the kind of update that doesn't get headlines, but it's the kind that saves your project at 2 a.m. Let's talk crashes. If you've used Kdenlive for any length of time, you know it's powerful, but it's sometimes temperamental. This update tackles several crash scenarios, especially around the timeline manipulation effect, stocking. For creators who really rely on Kdenlive for long-form content, these fixes matter. Stability is sovereignty. And when your tools don't break, you stay in control. The timeline is where creators live, and it's where the story gets built. Kdenlive 26.04 includes refinements that make timeline feel smoother and more predictable. Fewer weird jumps, fewer inconsistencies, better responsiveness. This is the kind of improvement that you only notice when it's gone, and that's the point. Good software disappears into the workflow. Some effects weren't behaving properly in the previous builds. Inconsistent rendering, incorrect parameters, behavior, and edge case bugs. This update cleans up a bunch of issues. If you're someone who uses Kdenlive for color grading, transitions, or audio sharpening, these features mean fewer surprises and more reliable output. This is the part that matters for digital sovereignty. Kdenlive continues to harden security posture. No telemetry, no AI pipeline, no cloud dependency, nonsense, just local open source editor that respects the creator's machine and the creator's data. In a world where proprietary editors are racing to integrate AI into every corner of the workflow, often without clear disclosure, Kdenlive commits to local control. It's refreshing. This update isn't about new features, it's about trust. Creators need tools that don't spy, don't phone home, don't inject AI into the workflow unless you ask for it. Kdenlive remains one of the few editors that still respects the boundary. And for Linux creators, this is part of the big story, the rise of AI-free sovereignty. Focused tools prioritize stability, and users control over height. If you're already on the 2604 series, yes, update. This is the final polish before the next cycle, and it's all about making your editor experience smoother and safer. If you're coming from another editor, especially one that's gone heavy into AI, Kdenlive remains one of the strongest alternatives for creators who want full control. So that's Kdenlive 2604.3. Not flashy, not loud, but absolutely essential. Stability, security, and sovereignty. Exactly what a lot of creators need right now. If you're using Kdenlive, let me know how it's running for you. And if you're thinking about switching, drop your questions. I'll help you figure out if it fits for your workflow. PDSN out. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. We'll be back. Following these stories, we're going to try to get more and more series of stories going. We'll see you later.